To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is ahead for about 5. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Third and 4 coming up now. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They send him left out of the slot. On first down, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. They give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play action with Nix. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. You get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult. But you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happens. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Balled in by Goddard, left side. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Second down, here's an option. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the 6 for this third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They just get the play off. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They'll pause now for an injured player. And it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's a screen to Barkley. He takes out a one stop. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, it's Hurts. Caught out left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now. Running right, it's Barkley. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Nicks. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Nicks to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On 3rd down, here's Nicks. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 29. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, on with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles trying to add to their lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. He's going deep. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Nix. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix now to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Well, everyone goes haywire. It's out. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and long. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, You just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's caught after a game of about 2. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 38. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Nicks from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is touchdown right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Crowd left, Jimmy.
Here goes Barkley again. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action. Hurts has it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's the fake. Here's Nicks. Mims with the grab. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing on 1st down, Nicks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home outside.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing third and long. Throwing here, Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.